What's up, guys? It's Levi. Hey, welcome back. I'm gonna be showing you a first time saddling on this 3-year-old here. So I'm excited to bring you this video, and I want to go through the steps a little bit, what I look for when I go to do my first saddling. So let's get right to it. I'm gonna grab my saddle, I'm gonna set it on, and then I want to lead her out to the middle so we are away from the fence here. There we go. So again, the first time when we're doing stuff like this, I always want to make sure that it's a really good experience for my horse. So she handled that really good. Now we've done a lot of desensitizing with the stick and string and all that stuff. I'm going to lead her out here. I'm just holding my saddle. Get her away from the fence here, so if she wants to get ugly, when I tighten up, then we're good to do it. Very nice. Okay, so the first time I do anything on a horse, I always want to think of making sure it's a good experience. So some people will let them blow up and buck and freak out and do all that stuff. I tend to not let them do that because it scares them. So what I look for is to help them through it, be able to shut them down, teach them how to think, and help them through it that way. So very good. So as quick as I get this, what I want, I'm going to get the heck out of the way. Like right here, I got it. So I'm going to back up and get out of the way and put her to work. So I tend to go for the hips. Now remember, we have done all of the exercises already, like the forwards, backwards, left and right, lunging and all that good stuff. So I just want to get her to where she can maneuver her hips around. There we go. And I want to teach her, when I ask you to move your hips, get out of my way. You can see I'm a little bit like, when I ask for something, I kind of want it now, because I really want her to connect to me and not worry about the saddle. So far, so good. I really like this, what she's handling here. And again, if I just turn her loose out here and just let her run around in a circle, more than likely, she's going to scare herself. Good. Send her out again. I just want to make sure she remembers all the exercises we did, and we have agreed on this stuff before we put this saddle on. Me and her came to that language to where she understands me, I understand her. Very nice. So she's handling that really well, so it's time to speed it up. Now here's where it may fall apart. When we speed it up a little bit, let's see how she handles it. So you can see her looking at that. Hustle forward, come on, let's go. No, come on, hustle forward. I want to shut her down, but not, I want to shut her down to where she thinks. Good, now I stop her again. You can see her trying really hard. If you see her licking and chewing right there, she relaxed her back leg. All that's good stuff. She's trying really hard. She's asking all the correct questions. So I like that. We're going to stay working though. So I want her to really be okay with this. Hustle her forward again. Good job. She's already calmed herself down more on that. Very nice. So I tend to start trusting her a little more and a little more, meaning to where she's not going to freak out and go running and close her eyes and run into me, because I want to be safe. I like that. She's thinking, totally thinking. And today I don't have a back cinch on. Generally I have one on and I just have it way loose. But I did not have one on her for no reason. There we go. So she's handling that very well. Get that stop down. That's beautiful. Okay, now we're switching directions. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to send her out and then stop her. Get forward. There we go. I want to make sure that we agree on these exercises because I don't want her to lose her mind and then can't calm herself back down. I always say that first session of saddling, the first ride, all that stuff is highly important. Because if that goes bad, Boy, you're just gonna struggle. Beautiful. This is what I want. I want her to calm herself in this. The saddle's just it's no big deal. That's what I want to teach her. And remember, I did all the groundwork stuff where she can handle high, medium, and low pressure before the saddle here. Like she's ready mentally. And my goal is to when they struggle a little bit mentally with the saddle, I want to be able to apply my stuff to where they go, got it. I understand. I remember doing it. And that's the stuff I want them to remember instead of just freaking out and losing their mind. However, as the teacher, I have to make sure they're mentally and emotionally ready to step in to have that saddle on. Because if we do it too quick or when they're not ready, things are going to fall apart. The saddle becomes a bad experience. It feels like a punishment to them, and it just nothing feels right to them. So then they start associating that punishment feeling with humans. That's the worst feeling they can have. So, but I'm really liking how well she's handling this. So now I'm going to start lunging left and right and switching directions here. That's even a little more pressure now. So I'm going to go ahead and stop her, bend, switch her, send her out. Like hustling her forward with that pressure there. Come on. Keep that forward motion. Keep that forward motion. Here you can tell she's not totally liking it. Hunching a little bit. But it's nothing to where I have to, I don't have to intervene or anything. Oh, I love that. Here she goes again. Got a little attitude there, but that don't matter. I don't have to intervene because it's not big enough. So I just push her through it. Keep going. It's only when she like loses her mind is when I'm going to shut her down, or I don't want her to get any momentum. Because what's going to happen is they're just going to scare the crud out of themselves and not be able to mentally snap themselves out of it. Excellent job. And a step. And right here, I got that high pressure on her and teaching her how to handle that. Good job. Bend, switch, get moving. And she's handling that very well. So here I'm going to stop her and kind of hustle her back for no reason. Good job. And I just hustled them feet for a step or two and said, hey, I like that. So here we go again. She's got that licking and chewing. I love that look in them when they're calming themselves down. That's the stuff I'm looking for. So, but for my first ride, this is exactly what I want. I mean, I couldn't, or my first saddling, it's exactly what I'm looking for. And my first ride is going to be tomorrow or the next day. It's going to be pretty quick here. And I want that to look / feel the same way. So, and this is how it should look. And if it's way worse than that, potentially we didn't get our groundwork down correct where they understood everything. So we really have to make sure we get everything down correct. And that's what I wanted to share with you with how I go through it and what I look for, to where I don't let them just explode and, and get in their head. And I'm not saying that's wrong. It just hadn't worked the greatest for me. I've had way better luck to where I help them through it and not let them get into that scary mindset. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys know anybody going through something like this, or they're going to do the first saddle, share the video with them. Might help them, might give them a tip or two to help them through it. So again, I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done that, and hope you guys enjoyed it.